Sun cast a shadow, a digital line is coming over the mountain and over your mind. Double down your Bitcoin, hang on for the ride. We're moving into the future, one block at a time. We're moving into the future, one block at a time.
Welcome to Once Upon a Coin, documenting the ongoing history of blockchain and cryptocurrency. And as always, I'm your storyteller, Jason Cassidy. Today's story has us looking at one of the true underdogs of cryptocurrency. And yes, I intended the pun there. This is a deep dive into an idea that started out as a joke, but somehow evolved into one of the biggest cryptocurrencies in the blockchain world. And that's no laughing matter. This is the story of Dogecoin. Oh boy, where to begin? I guess I'll start off by saying that this has been one of the most enjoyable episodes we've ever done on the show. It's truly a story that I think is going to end up on Netflix one day. From its humble beginnings to its ascent to the top of the blockchain industry, Dogecoin has seemingly seen and done it all. To discover how this coin earned the heavyweight status that it enjoys today, we need to go back in time to December of 2013. Bitcoin was just at the apex of its latest bull market run, and the public was getting their first real taste of cryptocurrency due to all the mainstream media coverage. This era was when a lot of awareness finally started to take place for crypto due to the prolific price runs that Bitcoin was experiencing. And as more and more people entered into the space, some of the more finance and tech-savvy newcomers wanted to take things a step further and get involved somehow. And the easiest way to do this back in 2013, if you had the requisite knowledge and motivation, was to create your own cryptocurrency, or altcoin. And there basically was no regulations in crypto back in this time period, so you could do just about anything you wanted as long as you had the cojones to pull it off. And that's exactly what two friends decided to do when Jackson Palmer and Billy Marcus created Dogecoin. Dogecoin is a cryptocurrency and proof-of-work blockchain that is a fork of LuckyCoin, which is itself a fork of Litecoin, the popular crypto created by Charlie Lee, which is often considered the silver to Bitcoin's gold. And it's also a meme coin, which has now carved out its own category within crypto, with other popular meme coins being Shiba Inu and Pepe. And a meme coin is basically what you'd expect from the name, a meme-inspired cryptocurrency. If you haven't been on the internet since the early 2000s, then you are forgiven for not understanding anything I just said. But otherwise, you already know that a meme is a humorous picture, video, or text that gets copied and shared around the world as people laugh and have fun at someone else's expense. There's no real rhyme or reason to what makes a certain meme go viral, and that extends to cryptocurrency. There are literally thousands of meme coins today, but only a select few have risen to prominence. Well, Dogecoin is the undisputed godfather of all meme coins and is credited with the entire creation of the meme coin sector. And Dogecoin's meme is, of course, a dog itself, represented by a Shiba Inu, a small breed of hunting dog from Japan. And this was influenced by a meme of an adorable Shiba Inu, which was itself inspired by a photograph taken of a Shiba Inu named Kabosu, who was adopted by a Japanese school teacher named Atsuko Sato in 2008. So while there is a bit of a backstory here to try and help explain Dogecoin's origins, keep in mind that for Palmer and Marcus, this is all just one big joke. They wanted to create a coin for the shits and giggles of it.
So I was really fascinated by cryptocurrency markets back in 2013. Late 2013 was when we saw Bitcoin for the first time really go from $1 up to $1,000 in the space of a couple of weeks. And so I was kind of getting caught up in the mania, the addiction of checking the price every day. And I noticed that a new altcoin was kind of coming on the scene. And altcoin is just an alternative cryptocurrency. And they were always something, coin prefixed with something. So at the same time, I was into the funny Shiba Inu Doge meme, that dog looking at a camera, and I just put two and two together one day while I was sitting down back in Sydney, Australia with a beer and said, I'm going to invest in Dogecoin. I think that's the next big thing. And it just, next thing it went viral on Twitter.
One of the first things that jumps out at you when you take a look at Dogecoin is its supply. And there's a lot of it, even by cryptocurrency standards. Dogecoin comes in with a total supply of 139.8 billion. And that's a lot of Doge. This also meant that each Doge would be worth virtually nothing to start off with when valued in USD. No matter what the Dogecoin market cap held, it would be spread out across so many damn coins that the blockchain would need to see a crazy increase in app usage, development, and awareness before any type of price increase would take place that the average person would even care about. To highlight this point, Dogecoin started off with a value of around 0.0004. So we're literally talking fractions of a cent here. However, the concept of a humorous altcoin was well received by the public when it was first introduced to the Bitcoin Talk Forum on December 8th, 2013. And before you knew it, everyone was trying to get their hands on some Doge. Reddit users in particular became fond of the coin and put a ton of support behind it. So popular did the meme coin become that just 1 month later, in January of 2014, Dogecoin momentarily eclipsed the combined trading volume of Bitcoin and all other cryptocurrencies. Now, granted, there weren't many cryptocurrencies around back then. However, this is still a mighty impressive feat for a brand new altcoin with zero utility that is backed by the value of how funny you find a Japanese hunting dog that can speak broken English. This instant success took the founders by complete surprise, as this just wasn't supposed to happen with a quickly thrown together fork that didn't have much going for it out of the gate. Never intending to spend a lot of time on Dogecoin, both Palmer and Marcus stepped back from the project in 2014, and a core development team for Dogecoin was formed to help take over the responsibility of maintaining things. The team had a small group of core maintainers and was joined by several contributors who wished to help out. Before you knew it, a vibrant and vocal community had formed around Dogecoin, which was the reason that Marcus and Palmer could leave the project so early on without things falling apart. This train had officially left the station and it was not coming back. In the blink of an eye, Dogecoin reached a market cap of $60 million, shocking the crypto world. Turns out this dog's bite is a lot worse than its bark after all. This served to motivate the community, which quickly took matters into their own hands as they wanted to show the world just how much muscle Dogecoin could flex. One of the best examples of this was in the same year of 2014 when the Doge community raised 26.5 million Dogecoin, worth around $30,000 at the time, to send the Jamaican bobsled team to the Sochi Winter Olympics. Now that'd be some cool run-ins, man. They weren't done. In fact, this was just a warm-up. In May of that year, the community raised $55,000 in Doge to sponsor NASCAR driver Josh Weiss's car at the Sprint Cup Series race at Talladega Superspeedway.
And it's the Doge card machine for Josh Wise. Doge is a internet cryptocurrency.
Dogecoin was gaining a lot of attention for itself. However, it had debuted at the very end of the bull market. So like everything else in crypto, after its initial flurry, the prices went down and stayed there for a very, very long time, as the bear market dragged on for years. During the rest of the bear market, the Dogecoin community stayed strong, with a general feeling of optimism prevailing despite the price remaining pretty flat. And that's why by the time the bull market of 2017 had arrived, Dogecoin had positioned itself to go on a spectacular price run. And did it ever. There are many crazy stories that emerged from the bull market of 2017, and one of the very best of them is Doge. It did so well, in fact, that it reached a high of 0.017 cents USD in early 2018, putting its market cap at an astonishing $2 billion.
While most of the cryptocurrency frenzy has been focused on the likes of Bitcoin, Ether, Ripple, many others are still out there. By one count, more than 1,300 cryptocurrencies launched in 2017 alone. And out of all of them, there is Dogecoin. Now, it started off in 2013 as a joke based on an internet meme, but recently it hit a $2 billion market cap.
The market once again crashed after the white-hot run-up the industry had just experienced, and Dogecoin was no exception as its price dropped precipitously. But the epic price run that Dogecoin had embarked upon now ensured that everyone knew about the furry little dog that could. 2019 brought some hope of breathing new life into the project when Doge got listed on Binance, one of the top cryptocurrency exchanges in the world at the time. A year later, Dogecoin got some help from an unlikely source when a TikTok user named James Galante started a campaign asking people to join him in buying Dogecoin with the goal of pushing the price up to $1 USD. While the price didn't reach its intended goal, it did go up 71%, and the volume went through the roof, showcasing that Dogecoin was basically a powder keg waiting to go off.
Let's all get rich. Dogecoin is practically worthless. There are 800 million TikTok users. Invest just $25. Once the stock hits $1, you'll have 10 grand.
But it was the year 2021 that would end up changing the lives of Dogecoiners forever. Not only was this the beginning of the next great bull market in crypto, but around this time a global icon would make its presence felt in a way that no one could have imagined. Enter Elon Musk. Yes, the eccentric billionaire himself had seemingly taken a fancy to Dogecoin, and he had even hinted at it years prior when he opined about it on Twitter. Now though, in 2021, he was taking his love of Doge to the next level. First off, he started by mentioning that SpaceX and Doge would be teaming up to go to the moon. And then he followed that up with his now famous Twitter poll asking the public if Tesla should accept Doge as a payment method. He then followed that up with an admission that he had been quietly working in the background with the Dogecoin development team in an effort to prove transaction efficiency. Each time he made these comments, the price of Doge pumped. And when you have one of the richest men on earth claiming publicly that they want to help out the investment that you've put money into, you'd probably get pretty damn excited too. With the bull market now well underway, these tweets just served as a type of nightmare fuel to propel Dogecoin into one of the biggest pumps in crypto history. The price reached an all-time high of 73 cents USD in May of 2021. And given the fact that Dogecoin started off the year at a price of under half a cent USD, this was a spectacular run-up. And when the dust had finally settled, early Dogecoin investors were netted a 23,000% return on their investment.
If there was ever a payment system with crypto being used as the main utility, Doge would suffice because of the supply, because of the microtransactions, because of the cost of mining. If it doesn't pan out to be a payments mechanism, I think Doge only really has backing because of the Musk factor. It'll definitely go down in history as the first real meme token. If you told someone in 2015 that that would be a top 10 coin with a $10 billion market cap, you would have been laughed at.
Elon Musk has an incredibly large platform. Millions of people listen to what he has to say, or at the very least, they'll take his opinion. But the other side of that sword is that it's Dogecoin. It was founded as a joke. If you were taking the creator of the token's advice himself, it would probably be to stay away. But it's a very, very interesting social experiment we have going on between Elon Musk and Doge. I mean, memes and internet culture have significant staying power, as we've observed in the last 20 years. There is a very strong cult-like mentality around these things. I don't think that's ever going to subside. As long as the internet exists, things like Doge will exist.
This was pretty much the Elon Musk show now, and he continued to support Dogecoin going into 2022, mentioning it every so often to ensure it stayed on the forefront of everyone's mind. With so much affection being shown to the cryptocurrency, people began to speculate as to what the billionaire's motivations were, with some suggesting that he could be behind the 36 billion Dogecoin wallet, which was held by the largest of whales. The price of Dogecoin continued to slowly fall over the course of 2022 as the bear market took hold and put a chilling effect on both the profitability and thus interest in cryptocurrencies. 2023 was a continuation of 2022 from both the price and Elon Musk perspective. The price continued to stagnate while Elon Musk still loves Doge, and can be seen making public displays of this every so often, like in April of 2023 when he changed Twitter's logo from the classic blue bird to the lovable Doge.
Now the iconic Twitter bird has flown away. The blue bird has been swapped out for an image of the popular Doge meme featuring the face of Shiba Inu. Is it a belated April Fool's Day gag, or is Elon Musk trying to say something here? This new logo is perhaps most well known for serving as the face of Dogecoin.
But all these open displays of adoration for the meme coin may have landed Musk in a bit of hot water. Given his influence and global reach, it's well understood that when Musk tweets about something, people listen. And when he tweets about Dogecoin, people buy up the coin fast. And that's probably what led to the recent class action lawsuit filed against Musk by a group of Dogecoin investors who allege that he engaged in insider trading and market manipulation of Dogecoin.
Humongous bananas lawsuit, $258 billion. That is so much money, right? It's a $258 billion lawsuit by a crypto investor who's accusing Elon Musk of running a pyramid scheme to support Dogecoin, I think is how you say it, right? Musk himself admitted to starting it as a joke to make fun of it.
He doesn't seem too worried about this potential legal entanglement, and knowing Musk, he'll likely continue to support Dogecoin into the future.
Dogecoin is my sort of favorite cryptocurrency because it has the best humor and has dogs.
I did, however, look at the price of it yesterday. It's lower than it was, I think.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you know, it's like a friend of mine has a saying that the most ironic explanation is the most likely, and the most ironic outcome for currency would be that the thing that was made as a joke to make fun of cryptocurrencies, most ironic outcome would become that it becomes the global currency.
A lot of people have tried to wrap their head around how a meme coin about a dog could end up dominating the blockchain markets. One aspect that a lot overlook is how Dogecoin is constructed and the type of investor it generally appealed to. First off, there is a real psychological difference between someone spending 10,000 US dollars and receiving 0.3 Bitcoin versus receiving 100,000 Dogecoin. The average user is going to receive a much larger dopamine kick when they realize they own 100,000 of something versus owning 1/3 of something. While they hold the same value, the prospect of becoming rich is easier to envision and thus get excited about when it comes in the form of large numbers like people are used to associating wealth with in the fiat world. The other part of this is with Dogecoin being a meme, it wasn't a technically complex investment. You either went along with it and got the joke or you didn't, but no one was going to be intimidated or confused behind the blockchain tech involved. So when you take these factors into consideration and then you add in a few bull market runs, plus mixing in the fact that one of the biggest names in the world is constantly endorsing it, you get Dogecoin. And what about Kabosu, the cute little Shiba Inu that was the inspiration behind Dogecoin in the meme in the first place? Well, the media kept tabs on Kabosu over the years, keeping us up to date on key life events like Kabosu's 16th birthday, for example. Recently, things were looking bad for Kabosu when she came down with both leukemia and liver disease at the end of 2022, with most people fearing the worst. However, in true Dogecoin style, Kabosu proved she had a lot left in the tank when just a few days later, she pulled off what doctors described as a miraculous recovery. And I'm happy to report that Kabosu is alive and well to this day and still remains the unofficial mascot of Doge. As for Dogecoin itself, it remains at the very top of the crypto mountain, firmly entrenched into the top 10 list of cryptos when ranked by market cap. Now a decade in existence, its legacy is secured as one of the true success stories of crypto, even if it was purely unintentional. And while I am one of those in it for the tech people that do exist in crypto, I still really love and embrace the idea behind Dogecoin and what it represents. The world is seemingly going mad these days and people are just way too uptight. So if an innocent creation like an altcoin about a furry little dog gets people laughing and puts a smile on their face, well, that's a win for me. I hope you enjoyed today's stroll down memory lane. Until next time, have fun and enjoy life, my friends. I'll be back soon with another incredible story to tell you.